Igama uthande indlovukazi yakwaMashas. I don't like to be seen, but I like to be heard. Hear me. That was our first episode, and that episode did very well. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who took their time to listen, to fully hear me, and give their feedback. I truly appreciate your support. You're probably wondering, how can someone who is so present on social media say they don't like to be seen, but they want to be heard? And that's what this second podcast is going to be about. Being seen and being heard are not the same. Being seen means you can be visible, you can be displayed, you can be present, you can be desired based on your appearance, based on your image, on how you portray yourself. But being heard means being understood, being acknowledged, being recognized. And those are two different things. You can be seen but not heard. And I exist in complexities in my life and things that I've experienced. Moments where I felt like I was seen but I was not heard. At home, at school, in friendships, in relationships, in institutions that promote inclusion and diversity, where I've held positions or leadership roles and invited to panels where my black body went to those rooms to represent inclusion and diversity, but my voice never entered the conversation. In relationships where you were seen and you're desired but never fully understood. In friendships where people like the association of you but don't like your depth. At homes where as a black child speaking up or standing up for herself is seen as back chatting. You are silenced in systems. You're silenced in places meant for safety. On an international level, your accent, your skin color makes you much more visible than everybody else around you, but your voice is never recognized. Where your input does not matter because of your skin color. When they raise the same idea that you just presented, all of a sudden it's a brilliant idea. You hear comments, oh, that's such a good idea. But did this black child not just raise the same comment? Did this black child not just raise the same idea? But because it comes from me, it's not brilliant. So you get silenced and you constantly have to try to ask people to understand you. Like being invited in rooms where you are displayed but never acknowledged. It's the same as being invited to sit at a table for dinner but you're not allowed to eat. Why am I here? I was excited when I got an invite to get into that room, but when I leave, I feel empty. It's like I was a plastic flower put there to be a decoration. No life in it because no one watered my voice. So you carry the pain inflicted by others and you're supposed to carry it with grace because they will even detect how you express it. You must hold the pain like a crown because you're a strong woman. I dare you to cry because you're going to be too emotional. Or maybe you'll find a one or two who will finally take you seriously when you start crying because they understand the language of tears. And it doesn't start as an adult, it starts at a young age. When you like to ask why, you're a curious child, you're always inquisitive about the world. You ask why, you're irritating your parents, you're always asking why. You just do as you're told. Maybe you're just trying to understand why this thing is done like that. In relationships, you ask why. Men think you are challenging their authority. In friendships, when you ask questions, not just limited to why, you are too deep, you are high maintenance. Because everybody now loves to be low maintenance, isn't it? Now I want to add another layer. I am an educated woman. I've passed the stage where I did not have confidence. I know myself. Being in leadership positions that I've had, when I speak, people do listen. But do you think people would change their perception of me, change how they see me, and how would it affect my experiences? If I told you that I am clinically diagnosed with bipolar type 1, it's a mood disorder, a highly stigmatized mental health disorder. I remember telling this one person that I have bipolar type 1, and then you made a joke. They were like, of all the mental health disorders, you went for the last number. So in all these experiences that I've mentioned, you add a layer of dealing with mental health issues. How then am I perceived when I raise issues, when I need to be understood, especially with the illness that is so stigmatized? Do you really know what a bipolar type 1 disorder is? Because now you may put labels, you may try to analyze me. Will that then reduce all the experiences experiences I just shared, because when you share information is also important when it comes to how information is perceived. Had I started the podcast by leading with telling you my diagnosis, you would not have viewed my experiences with the lenses of a normal person who's fully able. You would have started to view the entire message as someone living with a disability, because we attach identity with labels. I'll bring it back. Look at your families. It's always the rich members of the family or the successful ones or the educated ones where their input are viewed as much more valuable. Our perception of someone affects how we hear them, how we analyze and understand what they are trying to communicate. And we reduce people's experiences the minute mental health is involved. Stigma. You'll probably say, oh, I've never done that. I intentionally didn't start this episode by telling you that I have bipolar type 1 disorder. And now that you know, do my experiences sound different? There's a certain level of vulnerability that comes with being heard, because when you're heard, then people also start to see you differently. They see the vulnerability, the mistakes, the imperfections. And some people may go as further as to weaponize your imperfections, weaponize your vulnerability. So I don't like being seen, but I want to be heard. Do you see me now? Or do you hear me?